All right, today we are working on this germ-free humidifier. I think it's also made by Honeywell, but it's just a regular humidifier. First, I'm going to go over just how to change our filter. So this is a filter. You can pick these up at Walgreens or any drugstore. And then I'm going to go over how to take this grill off to clean out, because you get a lot of dust and gunk in there. So the first thing we're going to do is unplug the machine. Well, we can turn it off. Boop. Unplug that. Then we're going to take our water tank out, and it will drip a little bit. So let that drip off, or if you don't care about getting a little water on the carpet, and put that there. Then this whole top lifts off, like so. So that lifts off. We got that out of the way. You can see our old humidifier filter is pretty dirty. Now, one thing that happens is if your humidifier is getting clogged up, I don't know if it's hard water, if it's bacteria, but this slimes up. And what I'd like to do is just take that and clean it real quick. So I'm going to pop this old one out. Now this will drip. So I'll put this out, but this just pulls out. The new one sits in there. I don't know if you can see, but there is gunk and stuff in there. So let's go clean it out. You can see all that gunk. Then I'm just going to hit it with some disinfectant spray. And just kind of wipe in and make sure there's nothing in here, then give it another rinse. Now I got this cleaned out. If you want to get this calcium buildup, this is from hard water. You can clean it with some vinegar. I'm not too worried about it. There's no real issue. I got all the gunk and stuff out of there. So now I'm going to throw the filter in. And one important thing is you want to run cold water over this. So just get that filter started. Whoop. So just run cold water and then let it sit. Kind of let that water work its way through, and then pop it in here. Boom, and that's our new filter. So let's go put it back together. So one thing I like to do is vacuum out all in here. I'll spare you guys the noise, but gets pretty gunky in there. So we're gonna hit it with the vacuum, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, we hit this with the vacuum. Got a lot of it out. If you want to get a little pickier, you could get a brush and brush in here and get some more out. But I just wanted to get like the big clumps of dust out. Now let's flip this over, and we're gonna take this off. Now this has little plastic tabs that hold it together. There's one here on the end, and I start with this end, and then two here, and then two right about here and here. So let's get those open. So I use a flathead screwdriver and just wiggle it in, and then pry this up. If you get right where the tab is, it'll come right up. And you can see there's a little tab right there. And then our second tab is right here. And I will say this is not absolutely necessary. This is just if you want to get it a little bit cleaner, you can do this. But just cleaning out this base, wetting the filter and putting it in, that's the basic. That'll get you done. This is a little extra bit, and you can see there's that tab. But this gets pretty nasty inside, so I'm gonna get this all cleaned out. And you can see it's not easy. You might nick this. If you care about that, then yeah. There we go. There's that last tab right there. So, and we got to get this side too. So let me get that out. So, and on these last, you can give it a good pull and they'll pop right out. It's just these little plastic tabs. Just pull straight up and know that they're right here. And you can see how dirty that is. So let's just give that a vacuum. All right, and I do have some wet wipes, so we'll start hitting this. These are pretty lightweight, so don't push on them too hard. But the vacuum's not getting all this off, so we'll just hit it with some wet wipes. Get all that gunk off. You can see it's pretty dirty in there. So we got that pretty clean. Like I said, this is not, you don't have to do this, but this is a little extra curricular activity. Now, when you put this back on, this needs to go in first. So that'll sit in there. And then these other tabs press in. And boom. Then, let's get this out of the way. We got our base here. This fits on like so. We throw our water container back in, plug it back in, and it's ready to rock. Thanks. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.